Importantly, we got to stay out of rotations as much as we've been in the first quarter.
Kyle Kuzma off to the hot start, 9 points, 4 or 5 shooting. What are you going to do to get him more looks and more touches as this game goes on?
Yeah, he's handling the ball right now with Alex Caruso out, and we got to continue to play the spread offense and multiple ball handler attack. So Kuz is being aggressive, and he's keeping us in the game right now.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Harrell throws outside. Kuzma's three. Rebound Harrell. Six-man award winner a year ago with the Clippers. That shot is down. Marquis. And we've got a 6-point game just in to the second quarter with the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, Kevin Harlan. Rondo inside. Batum is there goaltending the call. 2 more on the board there for the
steal here on the weak side.
Rondo is so smart, learning the offense and defense. They got him for the playoffs, but he is part of the things they think that the Clippers were missing a year ago with his mind, his focus. Cousins inside, bashing his way inside.
The adjustment that Coach Lue has had to make since Kawhi Leonard has come back, because normally Kawhi Leonard plays the full first quarter, but he's taking out Paul George and
part of those center threesome, that triplet at that position. And we haven't seen Gasol yet, but we plan to. We were told, Vogel told us he was going to play Gasol outside. Good-looking shot. Missed 12 games. In fact, he's missed 25 games this season with Kuzma at the line for the Lakers.
To me, I just think his inconsistency at the offensive end at times really becomes glaring, because they need that third. Don't care who they play.
Harrell picked up the foul. Batum is second three with the rebound by Cousins. Kennard three. Nice shot outside. Luke Kennard.
Jeff, do you see how
dug out that time? Good resolve by George. And here comes the Los Angeles Clippers, who overall are 44-22, and that is good. Ring that one up. Good shot by Gasol. Beautiful pass inside. Caldwell Pope could not convert. And here comes Rondo, peeling off the defense, scoops it up and down. Nice transition by the Clippers. Always talking. What a quarterback on the floor. Leonard in, Kennard out, Caruso driving, finagling his way in. Counted for 2 and a foul. Caruso comes up with one on the fly. He's got his hands full as he now is in that starting position.
How about the crossover there by Caruso?
Caruso's got 5. The foul is called on Luke Kennard. Want to tell you tonight from Los Angeles, even though we are not there, NBA on TNT is brought to you by Jeep. There's only one. And by Amazon Alexa. A voice is all you need. Tell me about it. There's Batum. They got Rondo. Cousins on top. Wide open three. Looking outside. Cousins cans one from three-point territory.
9 points for Cousins off the bench. To me, it's all about Rondo and him directing the second unit.
McLemore trying to free himself from Leonard. A steal. Look at the big man. Gallup with the steal and the flush. Wow, Cousins is putting on a display. What a terrific acquisition, who is really paying off for the Clippers, who had their biggest lead tonight.
Kevin, what leg injuries, right? I mean, great effort here. Another steal here for the Clippers.
More defense by the Clippers. This is against the #1 defensive team in the inch over their cross-hall rivals, the Lakers. Here is Caruso with George on top. Gasol, who had a 10-point game. Beautiful pass, the cutting Caruso, and 2 on the board for the Lakers.
And this is the difference between all 3 centers for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is probably and arguably one of the best passing big men this game has ever seen. Beautiful lead pass there for Caruso.
Inside, there was a thread-like pass by Rondo. Ricocheted out. They have been kicked. Shot clock at 14. That basket we just saw moments ago stops a 19-3 run. No one in double figures yet for the Clippers. It has been except for DeMarcus Cousins off the bench, with 11, but everybody else in single digits, and only one player has not scored, and that's Patrick Beverly. Everybody else has scored at least a basket for the Clippers, who are right on their game, and if they win, they'll overtake Denver tonight for number 3. Leonard lets it rip. The rebound by Wesley Matthews, and here come the LA Lakers, who are trying to avoid dropping to number 7 or lower in the West. Right now, they're at number 6 in a half game back at Dallas, victorious earlier tonight on TNT. There's a rebound by the Clippers and a foul the other way, and a big...
Now he's kind of shuffled through the league a little bit. Signed for the rest of the season here for the Clippers.
Jiggling free and putting up a shot from 3, and George popping it and fouled as he was deploying it from three-point territory. Reggie, there is a chance that these two teams could meet in the first round if everything falls right. The first round of the playoffs could pit the Clippers against the Lakers.
How fun would that be, right? Again,
yeah, that would be fun.
To me, it's all predicated on the health of the Lakers. You know, we still have not seen Anthony Davis, who went to the ankle injury, and LeBron James, who's resting the sore ankle.
And if all things are right in terms of health, we just saw very quickly there, we've got the 2 stars, all-stars, decorated players on both sides, LeBron and AD against Kawhi and Paul George. We're talking to Tyronn Lue today, coach of the Clippers, and I asked him, who has Rondo affected the most in a positive way with his arrival? And Reggie, he